Yo, what's up? What's good? What's the deal? I'm coming to y'all direct. I would say live, but this is actually pre-recorded, so it's not really live. Anyhow, this is gonna be my very first video. Let's see how this goes. I hope I can give y'all the energy, show y'all the love y'all deserve, and we could just reciprocate, because that's what it's all about, like reciprocation, unity, all that good stuff. Welcome to my channel, Doses of P with Kenny. Make sure y'all LCS, what's LCS? Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. And really, I just want to say I'm so blessed to finally jump off the porch and create this channel. I'm coming off of TikTok. I'm still gonna be doing TikTok, but I'm gonna use that for short clips. You can follow my TikTok at kenny.pmotivates, and I'll just be giving short inspirational clips there. But here is where I'm gonna give y'all the real raw breakdowns of life through my eyes. I'm gonna do some vlogging, some real life adventures, stuff like that. But a lot of times I'm gonna be talking to y'all from here. It's a little bit messy, but that's gonna change. Don't worry about any of that. But yeah, blessings. Let me give y'all my very first message, and I hope I can come across with some sense. And if it's making sense to y'all, let me know in the comment section down below. Like this, let's get the views up, and let's have a conversation, because I love to engage. Not only that, but I love to observe, I love to listen, and I love to gain new perspective. That's one thing that I'm so big on. So without further ado, once again, blessings. So today I was chopping it up with my barber. You can see, fresh cut. Shout out to my barber, Gino Gotti. I'm live from Texas. Yo, this a great state. Let me not lose y'all though. So today's message I want to talk about, and y'all talk back with me whether you agree or not. Let me know. But scarcity creates value. Think about that. Availability depreciates value. Let me tell you why. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole goods and service spiel. This ain't an economics channel. However, I am, trying to get into finances and stuff like that, but I'm not a financial advisor. Let me tell you, nor am I a therapist or anything like that, so don't take this as professional advice. Just take this as experience. If you can learn from it and take it, go with it. By all means, each one teach one, right? And y'all can teach me something. So anyway, scarcity creates value. Now, let me go ahead and give y'all a brief example of that. And I'm not knocking anybody that does this. Have your fun by all means. But it's just something to think about. Every weekend, the weekend comes around, you're living for the weekend, you're living the party, right? You're at the club every single night. Of the weekend, every weekend, you know what I'm saying? The same spots, your face becomes familiar. Suddenly, you're no longer interested. Nobody's no longer curious about you. They don't have a curiosity because they know who you are. It's been people you never know. I hate to bring up haters because I really don't care, but it's people that just be watching up and just really preying on your downfall type stuff. And they've observing you. They got the blueprint on you because they've seen the way you move. You know what I'm saying? So they might be jealous and talking in their friends' ears, stuff like that, whether you be a guy or a girl and you go out to the club. The purpose is to attract a mate for the night, have fun, have a good time, live it up and all that stuff. But they see you out all the time. And they're like, well, we've seen this person. We know what they're about. They're really not interesting unless you're always spicing it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's where your value drops because you've always made yourself available, predictable. They know you're going to be there that night. So you're nothing new, nothing special. And hey, I mean, maybe you don't care. And that's really good. That's a really good place to be. But you also want to be careful. You don't want to oversaturate things. Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. You know, that's another topic for another day, though. So, anyhow, let me get into how scarcity creates value, because I think I went a little bit opposite with that approach. I went into the availability depreciating. So I want to say your availability is, I mean, not your availability, but your value is depreciating based off of your availability. You've always made yourself available. And I mean, this happens in relationships too. It's psychology. If you're always available, people just get bored, you know? And for a lot of people, it can lead to depression because we're social creatures. And then for a lot of people, they need to be validated by other people. And they're like, well, why don't people like me anymore? This, that, and the third. And I'm trying to let you know, this, at least in my experience, is going to be one of the keys to really loving yourself. It's by increasing your self-worth and increasing your self-value by making yourself scarce. So on the flip side, in the alternate universe, I like to call, because it really do be an alternate universe. It's a whole nother life that you could be living out there. It's so crazy. You could be out in the gym. You could be meal prepping. You could be reading books. You could be gaining all this new knowledge, new insight, picking up a hobby. You could be hitting the pool when it's cold. You could be hitting the pool. That's something new. Could be shocking the body. Just totally new experiences, traveling the world, reading up on different cultures, and just enhancing your mind and your skill set. Just staying low, staying out the way, staying in the cut. For those of y'all that don't know what that means, in the cut means out the way, in the corner, low key, hiding, etc., etc. You could be doing all that. And let me tell you, the moment you pop out, all of a sudden you're engaging with people in conversations with all these interesting experiences, and boom, your value has increased, skyrocketed, and everybody wants to just be surrounded by you. But also, here is the key, because there are people with intuition that's so strong they can smell that fake stuff on you. Let me tell you, if you spent your time engaging in these activities with an intent of really just living in the moment and loving your life, and you're doing it for that internal gratification, not the external, oh, I'm telling you, you're going to vibe on a whole nother level, on a whole different frequency, if you believe that. I do believe that we all vibe on frequencies. I do believe in God. Praise the Lord. These are just universal truths, sciences, you know? So you go around and you ain't even doing too much. You're really vibrating on the level of less is more. And that's a topic for another day. But really, it does tie into this message. You're just vibing on a whole nother level, right? And like, life is just unfolding for you. Now, when you go out, it just becomes that much more enjoyable. You go out, you know, you get a few numbers, you get asked your number. And I'm not just speaking from a guy's perspective. I'm saying guys and girls alike. You're going out and you're just engaging with new people, meeting new friends. Your intuition is at an all-time high of who to stay away from, who you just do not click with, and you don't even force it because you just live in life, because really you spent all this time to yourself, really just increasing your value. So you're like, hey, let me go see what the nightlife is like a little bit. You go out, and like I said, boom, instantaneous. You're the most interesting person in the room, whether those were your intentions or not. Now, if they are your intentions, like, you can use that tool to your advantage. But where it really comes in handy is when you have the pure intent of fully indulging in life outside of, you know, the nightlife and being around other people and stuff like that. And I'm not even knocking it. Not even knocking it. So, I mean, if you was feeling that message, if you got it, if you need more, if you want me to go into depth, I can do that. I really love this camera thing. Like, this is my first time being behind it outside of TikTok, where I'm gaining motion slowly, but the motion's there nonetheless. We ain't really focused on that. I'm really focusing on getting to know y'all, getting my face out there, and let's have a conversation. Let's just fully engage. And rate my waves 1 through 10, don't drown. So anyhow, again, LCS, like, comment, subscribe, and blessings. We out. Jeez.